Okay, for lesson four, if I am working with the older kids, I will show them both of these newer tabs. This is going to be the Acid Pack tab, and this is going to be the Configure tab. If I'm just doing this with second and third graders, normally I will break this up into two separate days or two separate lessons. It all depends on uh, the kid's skill level and how much time you have. But when you're going for, so we'll just kind of get into it right now. And what I normally also do is I'll have a level, at least the beginning of the level already created, and making sure that I inputted all color blocks so I can show them exactly um, how you would change them. And so what I normally do is I'll start here and I show them how in the acid pack mode, you can just click the plus button. You also have tons of room to add different pictures. And so we'll click here, and since we have an enemy, we'll make sure, oh, that's actually the hero. So let's go ahead and choose this one. It'll just replace it. And then I'll press a plus sign, and we're going to get something for the hazards. It's up to you. You can maybe pick, sometimes you can have it be lava if you want to. I'm just going to look for spikes, and I know that's in castle. And we'll just make the ground brick. And so I'm just going to kind of show you an example. But when I'm doing this with the students, I do show them, I do end up replacing everything that I already have set up. Okay, so what I mean is, like, I'll go back to this picture and I will replace it all with the bricks. We'll do the spikes. We'll make this the bad guy there. And do bricks here. And so I would replace this with a coin, and I would do all that when I'm showing the kids, just so they could see it, and it kind of helps guide some of them. And then if you're doing it with the older kids, again, you can just also show them how when you click on this wrench here for the Configure tab, there's only certain blocks that light up because those are the only blocks that you could change. And so I do show them with this white block, you can either have it be dialogue where they say something, maybe in the beginning, they're telling the character what they're going to do. I also did, I'll show them this white one where they can make it a message or they can make it a celebration. There is, usually when I'm doing these lessons, I don't have them more, but that could definitely be a lesson that you can do later on. I probably will make one, so I'll attach it to, I'll put it on the website once I do that. And so for the coins, I go through, I don't let them have it be a key when I'm doing these lessons. I try to keep it pretty basic that way, because the goal for them is that I want them to be able to completely make a level. And then when you go through the orange ones, these are the action ones. You could throw these, or you can have it explode, take away a certain amount of hearts, or you can have it help you jump even higher. So that's something you can configure on the orange. For the pink, this is what I meant. Like, if we hadn't have changed the hero in the beginning, I talked about this in one of the other videos, then your hero wouldn't be the guy you're supposed to be. And every time you go through to one, every time you would get a power up, it would end up changing your character to whatever it is in this picture here. Something I have noticed is that if you have this set, this doesn't add hearts. It replaces however many hearts the character has. And that's something important to know, because, at first I was thinking that you could just add 2 hearts for the power up. But I've noticed if my character had like 5 or 6 hearts and I got this power up, it ends up reducing my hearts to 2. And as of now, I haven't seen anything different. It still does that. So Again, you could pick everything that you want this character to have. You can randomize it, um, or you could have certain packages basically that are already pre-made. And then I believe that's it as far as the hazards, the coins, the white, the orange. The purple, you can also still configure the purple. So let's say they missed our lesson one and they weren't able to pick their characters. They can always just come. Oh, let's make that a purple. Messed up. Let's go to the configure tab. You can click on the purple and you can change anything you want to, let's say you created your enemy and it was a little too hard. You can come here and easily change it while you're editing the game. And then also you can have it give you a key once they become advanced and they're making games with doors. Also, here is where you can maybe, if they kill the character, if they beat the enemy, they will get a heart, a number of hearts. You can change the number if you want to, and also coins. You can make it where they kill it, and it'll give them coins. And then during this phase two, after I show them these two tabs, I just tell them to, get started. And during this time, I will also always have them test out. The game as they're working through it. Once they configure all the blocks, they can come over here and change up the background depending on what acid pack they have. And if you noticed, it changed the background there. It's got these castles now, and they could change the music. One thing to know about the music is that it will not play until they test out the game. So while they're in this mode, you will hear this type of music. Actually, it's this one. Yeah, so usually you'll be hearing this. If I can test them out and listen to them, it'll play it for me, so I kind of get a preview. But once I go back here, it's going to go back to this original song. Once I test it out, it will change it to that song. Okay, and that's it for lesson four. In lesson five, we will cover these next two tabs, which is the middle background and the trigger tab.